today's lesson will be focusing on reintroducing us to chemistry. Please, I beg you to be open-minded, okay? Get ready to unlearn, get ready to relearn, get ready to give yourself another opportunity to relearn chemistry. Just before this lesson ends, you should be able to 1. Define chemistry, 2. Explain matter, 3. Explain concepts of weight and space, and finally mention some chemistry in our everyday activities. Yes, there are lots of activities we carry out every day without realizing we are doing chemistry. Now the question is, what is chemistry? There is an important concept I want you to open your heart, open your mind to understand. Your ability to understand this concept I'm about to talk about will go a long way in helping you understand the language of chemistry. Yes, and that concept is called matter. Yes, I know we are not new to matter. Virtually, if I'm to evaluate everybody and ask you what is matter, I know a lot of people have answered to that question. But the question is, what does it talk about? How does it relate to chemistry? Okay? Yes. So literally, matter is virtually everything you can think of that is around us, ranging from the water we drink, the pen we use in writing, the books we read, the rocks, the stones, the toys, and even humans. Yes, we are all made up of what? Matter. So, scientific definition of matter. How do you define matter? Yes, scientifically we say that matter is anything that has weight or mass and can occupy space. By weight, what do we mean? We mean how much something weighs. Ever gone to the hospital to see a doctor? You know that before you are permitted to see the doctor, you will submit yourself at the nurse's unit. Yes, they will collect what we call your vital signs. Okay, this is the information about the state of your health at that particular time, so that it will be recorded, and one of the records that will be taken of you is your weight. You will be asked to climb the scale, and then wherever you are weighing will be recorded in your file. So that is it about weight in relation to what matter. Then we talk about space. Matter occupies space, isn't it? This is a typical example of the matter on the screen. We'll place it on a scale. Obviously, we'll get a specific amount of what? Weight that this box is weighing. And as you can see inside this box, it has space. Okay, it occupies space. Yes, you can see the space it has. This balloon is prettily sitting on it. So that is what matter is all about. Now, what is now chemistry? How does chemistry relate to matter? Chemistry, if I'm to define chemistry, I will tell you that chemistry is simply defined as the field of science which study matter. We have seen matter, okay? Yes. So then you ask again, study of matter. So what does matter possess that chemistry intends to study? The aspects of matter chemistry look at is what? Composition. Yes, every matter is composed of one thing or the other. Take for example water. The common water. Water is a matter, and we know that the formula for water is what we have on the screen as H2O. So this means that water is composed of hydrogen and oxygen. It came together to form the matter water. Okay. Another typical example is the air. Yes, the air in the atmosphere. The air is composed of various gases combined together. Okay, from here we can see air is made up of nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, and other rare gases. So this is what composition of matter in which chemistry looks at. Number 2 is structure. Yes, every matter has a specific structure, okay, that we can use in identifying and relating to it. Take for example this organic compound called methane. Okay, it has a tetrahedral structure. Yes, you can see this is a carbon and it's bonded by 4 hydrogen atoms. Yes, so we say that methane has a tetrahedral structure, and you can see it's quite different from the structure of water. Yes, the same thing cuts across all matter. Okay, all matter has various structure that makes it up. Is that okay? Yes. Next one is transformation. Chemistry looks at transformation of matter. What do we mean by transformation? It means the ability of matter to transform from one phase to another. Matter literally exists in three phases: the solid, the liquid, and the vapor, or what we call the gaseous state. Okay, and matter can transform from one of these phases to another. For example, the solid phase of this matter here is ice, isn't it? This ice, when it melts, can transform into what? Liquid. And liquid also can transform into what? The gaseous phase of matter. So chemistry also look at what? How matter transform from one phase to another. And another one is what? Interaction of matter. Yes, chemistry look at how matter interact with other matter around it, other substances. For example, when we have a mixture of cement and water, which you can see here, the end product of what we have is a strong product is formed. Yes, so we say that it is the interaction of cement and water. Yes, so chemistry look at how matter interacts with other compounds, other matters around it. Okay, and also finally we have energy implication. What we mean by energy implication: when matter reacts, it does so with what? A specific amount of energy. And in chemistry, energy implication are of two types: what we call the endothermic and the exothermic energy implication. When heat is given out, we call it exothermic, and when heat is absorbed, we call it endothermic. A typical example that we can relate is the detergent. When you scoop detergent in your palm and then add water to it, you agree with me that you are going to feel a burning sensation, right? Yes, a sensation of heat. That tells you that reaction resulted to the production of heat. Okay, yes, so chemistry look at also the energy implication of matter. We have seen the aspect of matter which chemistry looks at, from its composition to the structure to the transformation to the interaction of matter and also energy implication. We can now put these points together and now holistically define chemistry. Okay, so now we define chemistry as a branch of science which deals with the study of matter in relation to what? In relation to its composition, structure, transformation, interaction, and energy implication which matter undergoes. I hope that is clear. So now we go to chemistry in our everyday activities. I told you that we carry out lots of activities in our lives without knowing that we're actually doing chemistry. So some of those activities are: one, bathing. Yes, something as simple as you go to the washroom, you use soap and water to bathe and remove dirt from your body. You actually don't know that you are carrying out chemistry. That single reaction between water and your soap is a chemical reaction, okay? Then a matchstick. Have you ever sat down to wonder, why can I just get a matchstick and then rub it against a rough surface and boom, it catches? That is a typical what? Chemistry. Okay, yes. Then we also have washing. Yes, washing your clothes to wash off dirt from your clothes. You are carrying out chemistry. The reaction between the detergent and water is typical what? Chemistry. And also we have palm wine. Yes, if you are used to palm wine, you know that the best time to get sweet palm wine is in the early hours of the morning. Okay, when this palm wine has been tapped, it tastes so sweet. But what happens as the palm wine is being kept over time? You'll see that between morning to evening, that palm wine is not going to remain the same. Okay, that is a typical chemistry that has taken place, chemical reaction. That palm wine has reacted to form what we call acid. Yes, ethanoic acid, and the characteristics of an acid is that it has sour taste. So this brings us to the end of today's lesson. I hope you've been able to relearn one or two things about chemistry. Okay, thank you so much for sticking with me. Please do well to subscribe, share, and recommend our channel to your friends. Before we end the class, attempt the following quiz questions displaying on the screen. Type in your answer in the comment section and I'll be very glad to see you respond to these questions. Thank you and see you in my next video. Bye.